In CrossFit, we use bumper plates. The weights that we load onto our barbells are made out of rubber that allows us to drop them for safety and for efficiency purposes. You may have noticed that we have some different types of bumper plates at Vintage CrossFit, so I'm making this short video to explain the difference in when you should and shouldn't use each set. So, you may have noticed we have a couple sets of 10s. We have these large black diameter 10-pound weights, as well as some smaller diameter 10-pound weights. So the reason we have these large plates is that these allow us to perform lightweight pulling movements from the floor. So say you're doing snatches, cleans, deadlifts from the floor, you always want to set up at the same height. So we have these black 10-pound bumpers that allow you to load light weights onto the barbell, but still practice the full range of motion of the lift. The problem is, these weights have a really small width, so they don't have a lot of surface area to absorb any impact. You'll notice that as they grow older, you'll start to see some cracks, the ring in the middle will start to get loose, and then sooner or later they're going to break. So, we also have these smaller diameter plates that fix that issue. So they're not going to be absorbing as much impact because they're not going to be loaded onto the empty barbell. We have some colored 25 plates. These are our competition plates. You'll notice they have the large steel ring in the middle. That's able to absorb a lot more impact, a lot more drops. These are a lot more sturdy, and definitely recommend you use these whenever possible over the older weights, because as they grow old, even the larger diameter 25s, 35s, 45s, they'll still start to get loose and break sooner or later. So, an example of something we see pretty often with loading barbells, people will load just a 10-pound weight onto the bar, do their lifts, and just start adding on 5s and 10s and 2.5s, so small weights. Whenever this setup happens and people drop the barbells, this bumper that's in the middle absorbs all the weight from all these plates. So this is the fastest way to start breaking down these bumpers. So instead of doing this, anytime you can, switch out the 10 for a 15, or switch out the 10 for 2 10s. Even better, switch out the 10 for 25s, and then you can definitely be able to load on weight without having to worry about cracking the plates. So something you'll see, on the other hand, you have a heavy barbell loaded, it's on the floor, you want to add more weight on there. It can be pretty tedious to take the full diameter plate. Sometimes it's hard to wedge on there, you'll have to pick up the barbell to get it on. Much more convenient, use the smaller diameter plate, slide it right on, and then continue your lifting. So, hopefully that gives you an understanding of when to use a different style of plates, the larger diameter 10s, the smaller diameter 10s, and the importance of switching out the weights as you increase the weight on your lifts. Thank you.